I am still wondering, like I've been sitting there and thinking, what am I going to share? What am I going to share? There have been amazing speakers, and then we still have some speakers who are going to, speak to us. So while I was thinking about what I would share that would be so valuable to you, me, I've given myself 15 minutes. The one they gave me, there's no time. There's no time. And I want the other speakers to do their thing. There's no time. So while I was thinking, okay, what do I do? What do I do? What do I say in 15 minutes and all of that? This is not the first conference you're going to be attending, or this is not the first meeting or business meeting or something that we're going to be attending. Some of us keep attending these things. We keep attending every month, every something we're attending. And so, it's not about the knowledge alone. It's about the implementation and the execution. That's what separates people that just hear, people that keep dreaming, and those who actually go from, I have a dream to, this is my reality and I created it, I'm living it. That's what separates them. So I need, for you to still be here, it means there's something that you want more. That's why you even came here in the first place. So I don't want you to just listen to even the other speakers or myself and the people who have spoken as well. I want you to think about what you're going to do as you leave this place. As you leave this place, one of the ways that I changed my own life was by executing. I say this everywhere that I go. I do the work that is required of me to do for where I'm headed. I don't fear the work. I define the work. The vision or where I'm headed is so gigantic that I can't be afraid of the work. The work is the separator. The work. Whether you fall, you stand, you sit, you crawl, whatever. The work. You should be consumed with that. Do the work. Do it 100 times until you get it right. Be sold out to it. Be sold out completely. My life has to change. I think it was Pastor Joan that was talking about, he said, if you know where I'm coming from, you will know that this grammar that I'm speaking, I learned it on the job. I didn't go to any fancy school. I grew up in the barracks. I grew up in Ajegunle in Lagos. I grew up in custom barrack. My father was a custom officer. So I moved with my auntie in Port Harcourt for secondary school, and every morning I would wake up, I would watch her husband. They came from England that time. He would have his coffee, and he's watching BBC. And I'll be by the corner looking at these Oyibo people speaking English. No, I'm not joking. I learned speaking English watching that. I'm not even kidding you. So till today, the first channel I always tune to is CNN. Because I'm so used to it. CNN, BBC, I'm just watching. So I want you, as you're sitting there and you're listening to me, and then the other amazing speakers that are coming, what are you going to do to move from point A to point B? 2026 is going to be bloody. 2025, for me, it was bloody. This was my toughest year. Let me be honest. I've been off Instagram for 6 months. Some people think my marriage, I've divorced because they never see, Emily, how? Leave Instagram. No, I get Instagram now. How? I've been away. Because visibility, that's my topic, right? It's not about you going to where the noise is. At some point, you're going to need to grow. You have to grow. You have to, block your ears. There was a time on Instagram when we were chasing clout. I have over 130,000 followers. People think it's such a big deal, but hey, it wasn't helping me build a real business. I'd made so much money, I couldn't track anything. I don't want to say how much I've made. I couldn't track. The only thing I could track was XYZ that I put in crypto for 3 years now that has been stuck. So with a wait, make the market, how do they call it, bull run? Make us collect our money. So when I'm looking for money, and I'm talking to my husband, and he's opening his Binance, and I'm like, babe, what can I just give me my money? He will look at me, who be on that? I said, now you put me for this thing. Now you had a watch. I said, make I join. I said, babe, you people should just give me my money. You and the owner of Binance. All of them, I'm going to just give me my money. That was the only thing that I knew, that because it was a lump sum and I knew where I put it. And it was still there. If it had even come out, I would not swipe them. I'd made so much. I'm talking so much. In 8 years, I couldn't track anything. Which kind of business be that? 8 years of my time, of my resources, 8 years. I couldn't track any money. I said, Emily, no, be honest. Like Tobaro said, be true to yourself. Come on. Be true. Stop this thing you are doing. Stop this chasing. Stop, 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 stop. People kept inviting me, speak here, go here, hey, 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 and all of that. I said, Emily, no, stop. So I don't want to just talk to you about building a personal brand. You've heard it 1,000 times. It's now so cliche. So I won't talk about building a personal brand. If I talk about personal branding itself, I'm going to talk to you about building an in-demand brand, becoming in demand, becoming the only option. And you know what that means? It means you've got to invest in yourself so magnificently that when you speak, when you stand, when your name is mentioned, it has to be you. Everyone is building a personal brand. Everyone is posting content. I should tell you about posting videos. Like, seriously? No? 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 Don't you know that if you want to be seen now, you should be posting content? So I'm not going to talk about that. I'll talk about becoming in demand. That's a different level of leadership. It's a different level. And most of us think personal branding is about posting content. It is not. It's first about you. It's first about you, your self-discipline, you becoming a better leader to yourself first. So that takes you back to purpose. It takes you back to your self-identity. It takes you back to self-awareness. Because without you knowing those things or having those things as your foundation, every other thing you're doing on social media will just be so. So 2026 is going to be really, really tight. Let me not say tough. But there are some of us that don't mind tough. We don't mind tough. We're not saying for inside tough where the work where the result we go to. When you meet tough, let me tell you what tough does for you. Tough makes you a better person. Tough makes you a champion. You're not a champion when you have not fought some battles. So tough makes you better. You need to understand that so that you can be expecting tough. You can be looking for tough. Where's tough? Where's it? Where's it? What's the next stuff? What's the next big thing? What's the next hard thing that I can do with my life? What's the next hard thing? What's the next hard thing? So as you go into 2026, don't just go into 2026 trying to be visible. Think about being visible to the right people. Think about where they are. That's what I'm doing. That's why I took 6 months off. I'm going to be back on the 1st of January by God's grace. So look out for my video. So first, a lot of people have been reaching out there to say something very bad. Like maybe they beat me for house. I know if you post again, my eye don't swell or something. Like, Emily, how do you where are you? I'm building behind the scene. It's more important. My business, I couldn't track anything. It's not funny. No, it's not. I'm not joking. I feel like crying. It's not funny. So because husband pays bills and all that, what am I doing here? Is this supposed to be a hobby or some charity? No, I was building a business. I'm building a business. I want to build a company where I have staff, where I have other people, where we have conference rooms, where we work in. Everything is going well. And I couldn't do it. So I said, no, enough. Go build, go put structure, go build systems, go sort all of that out. Your onboarding for your clients, how you get clients, your lead generation system. Go work on all of that. Go work on all of that. You'll be teaching people these things. You have even helped them do these things, but you don't have these things. So Emily, stop. Too many bottlenecks. Stop. So let me go back, and then I'm going to wrap up, or I'm wrapping up even right now. Yeah? Visibility in 2026 is not going to be about you being everywhere. You don't need to be everywhere. You need to be in the right room. You need to be on the right platform. The right one. How do you even know the right one? Think about where you want to go, because your personal brand is a bridge from where you are to where you want to go. So I'm in the middle right here. This is my personal brand. It's a tool. It's the mechanism. It's the vehicle. So this is where I am. I want to be known as the... When I was on Instagram initially, like 3 years ago, I used to shut my mouth and say I'm the world's most sought after speaker. Oh, check Instagram, check hashtag. Now we shout. We don't agree. We never go anywhere. We have not even traveled. We never go anywhere. Never go. The only place I'd gone to was, where did I do my honeymoon? What's that country near Lagos? What's that country? What's that country near Lagos? Eh? No, what's that? Cotonou. Cotonou. Is that one? Is that the one near Lagos? Togo. No, it's Cotonou. The one that when you get to and you see the border, you are asking, is this a border? It's Benin. It's been 16, 17 years, so I don't remember. That's the only that place now we don't go. We they put hashtag most sought after speaker and coach. Instagram domination. What domination? We full Instagram. We were everywhere. No, I'm not joking. Anybody know? Anybody knew me back then? Belema, you're not serious. Raphael, you're kidding me. Raphael, don't raise your hand. No, you guys don't know me. We were very, I meant it. Now, there's a difference between, that energy of wanting that to happen and then the work. Is it the work? It could take you 20 years. Your job is not even to check how long. Your job is to just be in the work. It's not about how long. It could take me 30 years to achieve that. Maybe, I don't know. What's more important to me is that I'm in the work. What's important to me is that I'm getting better because the work will change me. It will transform me. I must get better. And as I get better, I'm now shortening the number of years. I don't need to check how long. It will check itself. It will check itself. So visibility in 2026, who do you want to be known for? Who do you want to see your content and reach out to you? Now, when people see your content, some people see my content online. In fact, I was in Canada in May, and I was in the room when they introduced me. It was a virtual event, and they said, Emily from Nigeria, she's in Canada, and I heard somebody say, I thought she lived in the US. I thought she lived in the US. So when they called me up, and I said, no, I don't live in the US. They said, well, you speak, you do, we watch your content. It's so intentional. Because average is everywhere. Average is everywhere. Ordinary is everywhere. I refuse to be in that group. So I must do the work, and I'm sharing that with you. Be so that one person, when they're groups like this, it's usually not everybody who gets it. There's no apology. If you vex you, what you should now do is to challenge yourself to be the person who gets it. If they're paying you, everybody won't get it. It's not supposed to be prophetic or anything. It's just normal. It's there. We don't see entire. Everybody won't get it. Say my finance is probably still in a mess. I've heard Toboro speak before. This is not the first time. That's why she ginger. That's why she harass everybody. I've heard her speak before. And the first day I heard her, I think I've heard her twice or 3 times. This is really the third or so. I said I was going to reach her. Oh, I was going to reach her. Shebi, I told you, we're sitting together. Till today, I never reach you. See, sometimes we think it's the lack of prayers, the lack of fasting, the lack of pastor, the lack of church, the lack of something, or it is those things that we need. No. The role that you and I have to play in our own success is more than those things. It has a larger proportion. My pastor in church will say, whatever God is going to do in your life is going to require your participation, your involvement, and your contribution. I beg your pardon, your cooperation. Because if I was here and he would say, which contribution? You have been in this church for how long? Like, seriously. So it's going to Belema is in the same church. It's going to require your participation, your involvement, and your cooperation. So your visibility in 2026 should be very intentional. And as you go after visibility, make sure you are investing in your own self. In yourself. You are your personal brand. You are a brand already. You as a person, me as a person. People invest in me the same way they invest in a corporation, in a business. I am the business. Jesus said, I am not just a business owner. I am the business. So you pay me to speak, you pay to read my book, you pay for me to coach, you pay for me to mentor, you pay for this. I'm the business. And so for you to have clients who are going to invest in you, do you know I have clients who invest in me from outside the country? I'm talking 5 figures in USD. I was not going to talk anything about money today. I have clients we've never seen. Never. It's only Zoom. 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 They watch videos. They hear something. They get an email. And then they become clients. Never seen. And guess what? They don't ask me for my master's degree. They don't ask me if I have a PhD. They don't ask me where I went to school. So even if I not go the first school where I get BSc, therefore still not ask me because they need to ask me. They just see the track record, the brand, what the brand has produced, the result, the transformation, the confidence. Do you know where confidence comes from? You know, it's not an output. It's not an outside muscle. It's an inner muscle. It's inside. That's where investing in yourself is. In 2026, don't chase clout. Yourself. So, this is one of the ways to invest in yourself, but it doesn't end here. You must do the work, the required work, so that you become the go-to. When I was shouting go-to on Instagram, go-to leader, go-to authority, number one, I don't even know what they even they talk. We just they follow what they follow us. We just they go. I had no idea that I was also working on myself. You know, I had no idea. I had no idea. So as you listen to the next speakers and they're going to come up, as you listen, I also came a bit earlier so that I could listen. Because you never ever know enough, yeah? Never. You're not God. It's only God that's all knowing. You and I, like, we haven't even scratched any knowing. We just still there. So as you listen, I want you not just to listen, but make sure you pick, even if it's one thing, going into 2026. Going into, you know, one of the things I'm doing for my business, or one of the things that I did and I'm still doing in my business as I took a break from Instagram, is one thing. In 2026, I tried it this year, and I'm going to do a lot more in 2026. I'm going to sell only one thing. Oh, I have 100 things. I have 100 things. I have like 50 courses. I have like 50 webinars. I've done like 50 launches. Even the launch, what would they do? Not even a launch. Every week, WhatsApp training. I have 4 kids. I know the rest. Because of the noise outside, I said, no. Emily, your soul needs nourishing. You need to tune back inside. Enough. Who built a business like this? Why are we playing? What lie is this? So 2026, one main product. Every other thing will be layered on top. But one main product. What? If I share what I suffered in my business, because I was building followership, you won't believe it. So some people be like, you? Yeah, because you know on Instagram, followership is success. Yeah, that's what it is. Those numbers, they are everything. They are everything. Until you get to a height or a level where you know that, come on, these numbers are not, they're not numbering. They are not numbering. They are not numbering. How are you running a business and you don't even have a lead gen system? How is that possible? You're running a business, so you're putting out content on social media, people are watching, and it ends there. It's not supposed to end there. It's not supposed to end there. They're supposed to come into my own ecosystem. So listen, I knew all of these things. I was teaching all of these things, but I was not doing it for myself because I was busy. I was busy. You know what it means to put one video out? Eh? I can spend 2 hours writing one caption. How many hours in a day do I have? I have children, they'll come back from school. Before my kids are back from school, I try to pack up my work. I work from home. I try to shut the system down so that as they come, they see a mommy that's been waiting for them. Yes. So from the time they leave at about 7, and then I do my morning stuff, and then by 9 is when I'm coming. How many hours do I have? And inside, I'm doing content. Inside, I'm responding to emails. Inside, because like everybody knows, like it was said here, when you first start a business, you are everything inside the business. You content creation. The day they did this thing with me, my structure coach, the first day he did this thing with me, I cried. I was doing 100 things. He told me, Emily, list everything you do. It was like a joke. He said, oh, I told him, I said, I need team. I need to build, I need a COO. He said, you never read that. I said, you don't need COO. I said, no, I'm serious. I need somebody who will run this whole thing. I said, all right, let's do this. Let's do this. So we started, Emily, list. Let me do webinar. Listen, I will create the webinar slides. I will first have the idea. I will create the slides. I will bring the leads. I will host the webinar. I will follow them up. I will teach them. Because after I said after I host them on the webinar, what I sold to them, maybe is a coaching something. Now they don't pay. We go show. 9 p.m. Some people day Yankee. We go show. We're doing everything. They pay you money, now you go check them. You go check a lot. Some people know. And you know when you're selling low ticket items, oh, you're right here? Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm done. 2026, your visibility is hinged on you. But as much as it is hinged on you, I beg you in the name of God, pursue investing in yourself. Don't chase. Try to be a magnet so that you can attract the right audience. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you very much.